Now we'll talk about SMAD, quick changeover. SMAD stands for single minute exchange of dies. What does it mean? It is a quick way of changing the setup from one setup to another setup, reducing the time it takes to set up the next kind of things, you can say. Say somebody is doing welding for the steels and then he needs to do welding for aluminium. Then he needs to do a lot of changing with his electrode, with the current range and all these things. Simple as say somebody is in office in account department, working for accounts payable, then he needs to shift to account receivable. So what is the time actually needed from one process to another process? Somebody is making drill hole with some diameter of drill, then he needs to change the drill hole with a bigger diameter drill. So what is the changing time? So how this can be reduced drastically? This is actually SMAD. SMAD and process improvement, there is a difference actually. Say for example, you are doing something in 24 hours. It takes 24 hours to complete something, and you are planning to do some process something so that it can reduced up to maybe 16 hours from 24 hours. Then it is not in the category of SMAD. It can be a good process improvement. If something is doing maybe in 20 hours, how it can be done in 1 hour, that is the level of SMAD actually. Something you are doing in 1 hour, how it can be done in 5 minutes. This is the range or level of SMAD. Say something is doing in 10 minutes, how it can be done in 30 seconds. This is the concept of SMAD. Many of you have seen in the internet, there is or you search with the SMAD sports car, you will find that sports car, the changing of the 4 tire, big sports car, earlier it took, in conventional way, it takes 10 minutes. But if with lot of equipment and lot of manpower, if you put your maximum resource possible, then it can be done in 30 seconds also. So this is what is SMAD, single minute exchange of die, so that you can reduce the setup time drastically. And when someone will implement this SMAD in their process, whatever be the process, whether it is a manufacturing process, whether it is any other process, doesn't matter, but concept is the same actually. There will be a few benefits. Specifically, number one is the better quality and less variation in the process, because in SMAD if you implement, it will be all defined and a cleaner setup process. There will be better flexibility, a rapid changeover from one product to another product. Better able to respond to customer demand. Say you are doing X product in production line or assembly line, and there is a demand increase in the Y product. If there is a SMAD implementation, then without losing much time, manufacturing line can be shifted from production A to production B product actually. So better respond to customer demand actually. Lower cost, because cycle time is drastically change. Better workforce utilization. There are a few steps if you want to implement SMAD in your areas. Step 1 is observe, record and analyze the existing process. Then step 2 is recognize which are the internal process and which are the external process. Step 3 is move internal to external. And step 4 is streamline all activities. And step 5, document the improvement process. Whatever improvement is done, that should be systematically documented so that it can be analyzed actually. And in short, SMAD is all about reducing the amount of value added work, not the non-value added work. Standardized work goes hand in hand with the SMAD. SMAD applies to more than just manufacturing and more than just exchanging of die. Its name is such, single minute exchange of die, but it is basically, the concept is how you can reduce your setup time from one process to another process. Thank you so much.